Hey guys, I don't even have words today to connect the dots. Every incident out there had a completely different story. I'm just so damn pleased where and how MotoGP stands today. When everyone, including myself, thought there would be no one capable of beating Marcmarquez, the day has finally arrived. Yesterday, Fabio Quartararo's brilliance was questioned, not because of his talent, but because of his machine. Today, before getting into the full story, let's talk about the glimpse we saw. A glimpse that polished even Marquez's brilliance and pushed him 20 seconds behind. But that Frenchman was not Fabio Quartararo. It was Johann Zarco. I have no words. Not only me, the entire crowd was stunned. Once Zarco got the lead, the Le Mans circuit erupted. The roar of 100,000 people motivated him through every single corner. The last lap, it was deafening. It was more than a win. It was a savage reply from a Honda rider who put a full stop to Ducati's 22 consecutive win streak. A streak that had equaled at Jerez, but now will remain stuck at 22. And the one to do it was Johann Zarco. The climate played a vital role. But it wasn't just climate, it was chaos. A script written by the weather gods themselves. It was 2 p.m. at Le Mans. Everyone's eyes fixed on the skies, wondering, guessing, praying. Would it rain? Would it dry up? Only two possibilities. But fortune had other plans, from white flags to red flags, from slick tires to wet tires. Total chaos, complete unpredictability. The deafening chorus from the crowd only made it more cinematic. Pre-race confusion. Riders huddled around their teams, frantically discussing strategies. Jack Miller said, "It's not wet enough for wets yet." The last time we had a full wet race here? Danilo Petrucci for Ducati in 2020. The last flag-to-flag at Le Mans? Jack Miller, 2021, Ducati. Fabio Quartararo and Johann Zarco were on that podium too. Poetic? Almost. Formula One's Isaac Hadjar even joked, "Whatever Marc does, just do the same." Pressure was massive on Marcmarquez. He had the best dry pace. He had the championship lead to protect. He's a demon in tricky conditions. But today, he was cautious, calculated, different. Rain got heavier. If it stayed heavy, a repeat of Austin 2025 was on the cards, riders rushing to pit lane before the start. MotoGP tire choices. Everyone was on soft slicks, except Brad Binder, who gambled on a medium front. 3-minute signal given. No more grid exits without a penalty. The warm-up lap was nothing short of a thriller itself. Fabio Quartararo nearly crashed at turn 3. Slicks were useless. Marcmarquez refused to lead. He waited, watched. White flag out? Bike swaps allowed? Start aborted. Red flag out. The rain eased slightly, but the race was now officially a wet race. Bike swaps anytime. Pit lane reopened. Everyone fitted wet tires, but the rain stopped. Almost everyone, including Marquez and Quartararo, switched back to slicks immediately. Penalty. Double long lap for all who pitted again. Race start. Chaos ensues. Lights out. Marcmarquez led into turn 1 from Quartararo and Aldeguer. Disaster. Pecco Bagnaia down at turn 3 after a collision. He remounted but dusted off wet gravel. Luck has deserted Bagnaia this year. Lap 2 of 26, Quartararo pushed like no tomorrow. 0.6 seconds ahead of Marcmarquez, Alex Marquez in third, Aldeguer and Acosta chasing. Some riders like Marini, Bezzecchi, and Rins came in for dry tires. Bagnaia swapped bikes too. Alex Marquez overtook Marcmarquez at turn 11. Lap 3 of 26. Quartararo stretched a 1-second lead over Alex Marquez and Marcmarquez. Penalties loomed. Bastianini, Vinales, Morbidelli, the Marquez brothers, Ogura all had double long laps. Fabio took his first long lap and dropped to 4th. Alex Marquez took the lead. Lap 4 of 26. Alex Marquez led Marcmarquez and Aldeguer. Vinales passed Quartararo. Bagnaia already a lap down. At turn 7, Aldeguer touched Marcmarquez. Rookie Heath. Marcmarquez took the lead again after Alex served his penalty. Then, disaster. Quartararo and Binder crashed out. A heartbreak for the French fans. The rain got heavier. Lap 5 of 26, still some riders. Zarco, Miller, Oliveira, Nakagami stayed on wets. Marcmarquez took his first long lap. Vinales and Acosta swapped bikes. Lap 6 of 26. Marcmarquez still led Alex Marquez. Aldeguer chased. Morbidelli, Fernandez, Savadori, Di Gia followed. Marcmarquez took his second penalty and rejoined third. Different Marquez this year, calm, calculated, alien-like. Alex Marquez ran wide, dropped to third, Aldeguer led. Bastianini crashed out. Both Marquez brothers in for another bike swap. Aldeguer stayed out.
Lap 7 of 26.
Aldeguer led Di Giannantonio and Savadori. Zarco, who stayed on wets, climbed to fourth. When the group ahead pitted, Zarco took the lead. The crowd erupted. From nowhere, Johann Zarco, the Frenchman, led his home GP. He was unstoppable from there.
Lap 9 of 26.
Zarco led into lap 9. Oliveira was 7.4 seconds behind. Marcmarquez hunted down Oliveira at turn 8 and took second. Alex Marquez third. But Zarco's lead was growing, 8.4 seconds ahead of Marquez and counting. Lap 12 of 26. Zarco 9.1 seconds clear. Marcmarquez second. Alex Marquez third. Lap 13, 9.3 seconds now. And Zarco showed no sign of slowing down. Was this the day? Was France about to erupt? Everyone asked. Can Zarco hold it together? Alex Marquez started dropping back. Bagnaia was a lap down, nowhere near the points. Marcmarquez? He was not pushing like mad. He was calculating. He needed these 20 points badly after his Coda and Jerez main event crashes.
Lap 15 of 26.
Zarco's lead, almost 11 seconds now. Viñales climbed into fifth. Oliveira resisted. But Zarco, out front, remained unbothered. Lap 16, 11.4 seconds clear. Dreamland. First Honda win since 2023. Today would mark the first Honda win since Alex Rins at Austin 2023, and the first time Ducati's win streak broke since Austin 2024. All credit to Zarco. He survived an early clash, he gambled on wets, and he rode like a man possessed. Flipperier. Zarco remained careful. 12.5 seconds ahead. Marcmarquez 6.3 seconds clear of Alex Marquez. Rookie Aldeguer showing maturity, riding in sixth.
Lap 20 of 26.
14.5 seconds now. Miguel Oliveira crashed at the last corner. Another warning about the treacherous track. Aldeguer moved to fifth.
Lap 21 of 26.
5 laps left. Zarco had stretched the gap to 15.5 seconds. Marcmarquez just kept it safe. No attacks, no all-out moves. Collect maximum points.
Lap 23 of 26.
Zarco leads by 16.1 seconds. He's managing the tires, conditions, everything perfectly. Marcmarquez keeps second. Alex Marquez safe in third. Lap 24 of 26 lap. 2 laps to go. The Le Mans crowd on their feet. Every grandstand shaking with emotion. Zarco now leading by almost 20 seconds. A miracle day. A heroic day. A historic day. Final lap, lap 26-26. The man forgotten, the man doubted, the man who never gave up. He crossed the line. Le Mans exploded. Race result? Johann Zarco wins by a massive 20 seconds over Marcmarquez. Marcmarquez controlled damage, championship lead safe. Aldeguer solid third. Bagnaia, a lap down. Nightmare continues. In conclusion, MotoGP 2025 is rewriting history in real time. When it rains, it pours. When it pours, it creates legends. Today, Johann Zarco became one. And MotoGP, it's never been better. This day was about to be a normal wet race day, but everything changed and was changing until the last moment. This is MotoGP, and that's why we love this unpredictable sport. Kindly apologize if I didn't put everything here. 60 minutes of full, rich moments. I tried to give what I learned yesterday. End of French GP, as Le Mans gives us rich memories every time. This one will be one of the top on my list, at least for some years. Drop your comments below. The unpredictability, the rawness, the heart, all back again. Stay tuned, because what happens next is anyone's guess.